Hello. In this video, I will discuss reviewing expenses before closing the reporting period. You will want to double-check the expenses in the reporting period before the reporting period is closed. To do this, you'll want to evaluate the reviewed expenses. Once on the award details page, navigate to Post-Award, Financial, and Expenses. Once on the Expenses page, select the custom time frame and the date range of the reporting period. Select the grant you'd wish to view. Leave category as select a category to see them all. And leave line item as select a line item to see them all as well. You can filter both of these items further if you need to. Once all those are selected, click Run. You can either view the expense details here or click on the expense description to view details. Under expense status, expenses that are part of the reporting period are reviewed. Closed expenses have already been submitted to reporting periods. Budget category details what the line item is tied to. Line item is what the expense is tied to in the category. Total budgeted is the total budget amount for that line item. Total expense is the total expensed amount for that line item. Total remaining is total budgeted minus total expensed. Cash match is the cash match amount for that expense. In-kind is the in-kind match amount for that expense. And amount is the expenses direct cost, which is grant funded plus cash match amount. And these options can be selected in this section above. There are a few ways to track these expenses using reports. The first is in this Analytics tab. Once you click that, you'll be taken to this page. This is where you can see total expenses per category and to use this to view your total expenses that have been entered, not necessarily approved. Scroll down to the bottom of the page to view the category budget graph. You see total budgeted for each category and total expensed. The second report you can use to view your expenses is under Reports, Post-Award, Grant Budget Variance. This Grant Budget Variance report summarizes the budgeted and actual expensed amounts, the line items and category totals, and includes all expenses not necessarily approved expenses. Scroll to the right, and you can see columns from budgeted grant funded, budgeted total. These four columns reflect the budget, and actual grant funded to actual total. These columns reflect entered expenses. The subtotal line reflects category totals or sum of line items. A third report is the grant expense detail report. This lists entered expenses instead of having to search for them in the grant expenses section. This includes all expenses not necessarily approved expenses. See filters on the right for grant, category, line item, and date range. Thank you.